talk to you now about grammar prepositions, how to use certain prepositions correctly. These are some of the problem words that so many people have issues with and confusions, so I hope to clarify these confusions. I do want you to copy these prep rules on the prep organizer under prepositions in the grammar tab or topic that I have opened and set up for you. I expect you to then submit this study guide sheet that you're working on, as well as drop it into your prepositions folder that you've created on your Google Drive. That will help you as you are studying and preparing. As you know, these quizzes are not easy, and you are going to have to study and study hard. Rewatch the videos so you can get a deeper understanding. Okay, so now I'm going to explain these confusing words to you. You know that if you've read your list of prepositions, you know that the words beside and besides with an S are both prepositions. Beside without an S means by the side of. For example, I am sitting beside my sofa. I am sitting beside my table. Beside without the S simply means by the side of. The word besides with an S means in addition to. Besides having to do your grammar prepositions this week, you also have to do your vocab and work on your King Arthur material. So the word besides means in addition to. Between is another word that gives people a lot of confusion. Between and among. Between only refers to two people or two things. It never refers to more than two. The word among is always to be used when you are referring to more than two, such as a large group. If I were to say, between you and me, we have a long road ahead of us. If I were talking to several of you, I would say, among all of my students, I hope you will be tremendously successful. So among more than three or more than two, between only two. Okay, another word is accept and accept. Okay, accept with an EX is, of course, a preposition that means to exclude. So if you accept, you exclude. Connect your EX. EX, accept, EX, exclude. Everyone is invited to my party except you. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out, but I needed a good example. Okay, the word accept means it's a verb. It is not a preposition. It should never, ever be used in the place of a preposition. Accept is a verb, and it means to receive something or to agree to something. I accept this gift you're giving me. I agree or I accept your ideas of how to move forward. I agree with your ideas. Okay? I will agree to that. So make sure you know the difference between those two. Accept, EX, exclude, is a preposition. Accept, ACC, is a verb. Number 9 rule, uses the words in and into. In is used when you are already within the location. We are in the room. We are in the house. Into means that we are outside coming inside. We are outside playing in the snow. We want to come into the house to get warm and drink a cup of hot chocolate. Outside to inside. Always use into. The preposition of has too many times been mistaken and used as a helping verb, have. It is not ever to be used as a helping verb. It's a preposition. Leave it in the preposition category. Do not ever use it as a helping verb. I have read several papers, several answers, several paragraphs this year alone from students who have made that mistake. It is incorrect to say something like, you should have listened to me explain this rule. That is so incorrect, it's not funny. You should use the helping verb have in this situation. You should have listened to me explain this rule. That is the correct way to say it. Okay, another rule number 11 refers to using the conjunction and, A-N-D, after using the words try and sure. And here's how that works. Someone would say, try and be precise. Okay, the question is, do you want me to try to be precise or do you want me to be precise? They're two different ideas and you're mixing them together and they should never be put together as such. So the correct way to say this is try to be precise. Another way of looking at this is using the word sure. Make sure and come to my party. No, I don't want you to make sure and come. I want you to make sure to come to my party. Okay? So there's a difference in how that is said. Just never use the word and with either of those words when using it in this way. Try to be precise. Make sure to come to my party. Okay, that concludes my lecture video on this week's how to use prepositions correctly. Please listen to this as often as you need to. Copy these rules in your prep organizer, and this is now going to become your study guide. I want you to submit it so that I can make sure that your study guide is correct, and then drop it into your prepositions folder so that you can begin studying. You will have another quiz next week over grammar using prepositions correctly. So make sure you are studying.